Welcome to Result Arena, your affordable result hosting platform. In this short video, I'm going to show you how Result Arena is going to be of a great value to your school. So after you've successfully set up your school, you'll be given a subdomain. As you can see, what we have here is sub.resultarena.com. So if your school name is let's say Max Frame or the unique, it will be the unique.resultarena.com or any desired subdomain you care to use. Currently, we have about 4 paid schools using our platform. Yes, using our platform since last 2 times, and it has been amazing so far. So once you are on board, you'll be given this dashboard. So currently, this is the super admin dashboard. That is that is the school administrator dashboard. This is not for the teacher. So on this dashboard, there are so many things you can do. You can decide to toggle light mode, and you can decide to toggle night mode. So let's use light mode in this case. So once you are here, you will notice your current session is 2024-2025, and the current term is first time. So these two guys can be edited on the settings page. Yes, you go to the site settings, you will find it 2024-2025, then it is first time, then you have address 1, address 2. So this address is very important for the reports view. Okay, so going forward, let's head down to the students page just to show you the quick intro of the platform in general. So I'm going to add my students, and the student's name will be, let's call him Dele Adele. So Dele Adele is fine. So here you can have a generic mail just to generate over there. Then the department is science. So in this case, we assume you've already created your department. I will also show you that very soon. So you select the class. So since it's science, you can choose SS1 or SS2, depending on the dates of births, which is very important for the reports view also. So once that is done, you click on save, and that will be saved, and you'll be taken back to this page to possibly modify the data. You can modify the name, you can upload an image. Yeah, you can upload the student's image. So let me look for an image over here that I can use. Yeah, let me use this simple profile photo. So now the image is uploaded, and yeah, I will click on submit, and that should save the image. Now the image is set. So we go down to the manage students page, and you will notice we have Dele Adele, and if I click on the user, you can see the user is in SS2, and cool. So moving on, we have the subjects and also the classes. Yeah, so let me show you the classes. So as you can see, we have the GS3 down to 1, SS2 down to 1. So you can add as many and also remove. So moving on to the subject area. So we have the subject, you can pass in your subject data. Then here we have the subject, the student department. So for the primary section, we have to pass in the primary section department. And for the junior secondary section, we have to pass in general, because for the junior, that is the JSS1, JSS2, JSS3, there's no a specific department, so we have to set them into general. Then for the primary section, we have to set it as primary section department. So depending on the class. So if nursery is doing different subjects than that of basic, then it has to be nursery department and basic department and so on. So it's pretty simple and easy to operate. So the subject combination will help you sort the subject that is corresponding to each department. As you can see, general is for the junior secondary school. In my own case, yours might be different. You can set your own prefix or anything that will make it easier for you to set it up. But for me, I use general for junior secondary school, and for the primary section, I use primary section. Then I attach their subjects into it. While in this case, I have science, which is maths and English. But in this case, it's just a demo. So depending on what you are offering, you can pass it into this place. And everything that we have here can be edited. You can manage it. You can delete it. You can add more. Over here now, if I click on add more, you can see we have other subjects that is visible, and over here we have the department that is selected for this combination. So it's pretty easy and flexible. Now moving on, we have the results area. So on this results area, after everything has been done, then you would like to load your results. So due to the fact that we are currently in this new session and current term, that's why we are not seeing the old results. So if I switch back to the old term, you will notice old session, you will notice we have the data. So if I switch back to new session, because the new session doesn't have the data, so it's going to be null. So if I reload this page now, you will notice new session data is not being visible, but the old one is visible. So now let me go to the old one. If I view the old one, you will notice we have this amazing results view page, and all this data can be edited, can be deleted. Yeah, you can modify it, and it can be viewed by parents. That is from the front end without clicking on this page. So let's assume we want to add a new result for the students we created the other time. So I'm going to click on add result button and select the class which in this case is SS2. Then select the name of the students, which in this case is Adele. Cool. So then I'm going to scroll down to day school open random number. I don't mind 1000. I forgot that's a lot. So let me just pass in something reasonable. Then terms begin. You select your dates. Select the dates. Then teachers comment. But in this case, can pass. Cool. So because you are like a super admin, that is admin in a whole, you can review teacher status, and at the same time your own status also can be reviewed. So in this case, I'll pass in approve. Now because Adele is offering science department, as you can see, because it's offering science department, that's why we have only 2 subjects. So let me try to add more subject to the science department. So in this case, I'm going to add, let's just, for demo's sake, let's just add basic science and computer studies. So I'm going to click on save. Then that is saved. Then if I reload this page, we have an updated data. So I will select the students again. SS2, cool. Then the student data, then the last use, cool. Okay, approve. Now as you can see, we have maths, now we have computer studies, we have basic what? We have basic science. Cool. So here I'm going to pass anything less than 60. And before I proceed, we have several types of CA, that is continuous assessment type. So I can decide to go to CA type 1 or CA type 2. CA type 2 is 60, 20, 20. CA type 3 is 70, 10, 10, 10. And we have CA type 4. In this case, it's 60, 10, 10, 10, 10. So depending on what you're offering in your school. But for me, I love to go for the first CA type, which is 60 and 40. So in this case, I'm going to type in 55 and 34. And don't forget, this can be in draft. Yeah. So if I click on submit and I reload this page, so what I input will still be there, but the rest that is not part of it will be ignored. So if I click on preview, so what is actually valid is what will be printed. So let's take it back and pass in. So let's say this English is compulsory, but you don't want to pass it, you can just pass in an hyphen. But regardless, it's not advisable to pass in an hyphen since you are offering the subjects. So for English, I'm going to type in 60, and here's going to be 40, and here will be 55, and here's going to be 34. Then here's going to be 23, and over here we have 10. So I'm going to click on save. Then we'll reload the page just to be sure we have this data. As you can see, everything is still there. So the CA type is selected in the first time will be the one that will be there until you create a new one or you delete this current one. So I'll click on preview once again. And as you can see, we have the excellent data. So all this A1, all this A1, F9 rather, that is A1, F9, fail, excellent, cool. So all this can be modified at the same time. So to modify that is very simple. You go down to your default templates. you click on default template. But if you don't have default templates, you can always install default template from the plugin page. So this is the default template. You can install it, install this other guy also. Once that is installed, this page will be created for you. So you click on the default templates, and as you can see, these are all the text that can be edited and the configuration for the selection of the grade. Okay, so that's it. So moving on, I'm going to try to view these results on my other browser. So as you can see now, this result is visible and it is public for public view, that is parents can check it. So I'm going to open a new tab. So let me open a new browser rather. So new browser is coming up. Then on this new browser page, I'm going to visit my URL. So the URL given to you is what you're going to visit. So in my case, it's sub.resultarena.com/find results. So on this page, I'm going to go back to my old area and copy the student's ID. Now I have copied the student's ID. Then select the session, which is 2024-2025, first time, and it is SS2. So I'll click on check results, and as you can see, we have the student's image and the result is visible. And term begin, terms end. I don't think we passed that. So let me pass in term begin and term end data so that we can see how it looks like. So I'm going to click on edit. Then I select the term begin, term end. So all this can be edited. So I'll click on submit. Go back to the front view for the parents. Continue. And as you can see, we have all the data over here. So if I go back again to the home page, you can check other student results. So that's how this works, and I hope you jump on it. I hope you onboard your school on our platform, and we'll do our best to serve you better. So far, we have about 4 paid schools, so we'll be happy to have you on board. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye.